Yo, what is up guys? I'm here hitting you up with a new Etheria restart video. So, out of nowhere, XD decided to buff Liliam and her buff is now alive. What did they change? Now, if we look at the S3, they increased the damage amount from 500% to 550%. Also, now when the target is a non-boss, destroys max HP equal to 100%, before it was 50%, and now a new effect when the target is a boss increases damage result by 50%, so 50% extra damage. And also what they changed was the S2 from 1% final damage increase, it's now 1.2%, and they also increased the damage output from 180% to 200%. The rest stayed the same, but those were the two changes. Now, before we jump right into how good she performs in PvE and PvP, guys, quick thing in eigener Sache, if you didn't subscribe to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe so you do not miss out on any videos that come in the future. I uploaded a guild for video, so if you want to check this out, and as well a video what you want to do for this weekend, so you are prepared to do the right things, and look out for many more videos to come. Now, as you probably already saw in the thumbnail, because you gotta put that shit in the thumbnail anyways, I accidentally got a new world record with Liliam. I might b-roll just the footage so you know what I did there. It was basically, if you compare it to my didding one-shot video, it was basically the same thing. I basically put the gear which was on the didding on my Liliam, and it's now very noticeable that her damage output got increased by a lot, because what I realized is pre-patch she dealt, if you watch my review video of Liliam with the same build, her S3 dealt around 270k damage output. Now with this change she does around 330k, that's like 60k more, which is a huge number, as well as her S2 now deals a lot more damage. It's now very noticeable. She does really good damage there as well. Now, next to Thermaton, I also tested Aurora. Now, I will also just b-roll your footage here, what I did with Liliam there. So I just tried to really do like a speedrun team with Liliam and see how it performs. This is also just going like for fastest time possible. And in this one, as you see here, it really depends on if the units die or not to speed up the run by a couple of seconds. But overall here, especially also, her damage is very noticeable. I didn't have the time yet to figure out or set up a proper Aurora team with her and compare her, for example, to like a Yali or a Ditting build, but I might set this up and will show a new Aurora farm team with her as well, because now with the change to her damage, since it is very noticeable, it could be also a very reliable farming team you want to use as well. Now, where I also did not get the chance yet is to test her out for Rengokutsu, but generally speaking, the fact that she cannot be silenced is huge, and I really want to test her out. Now, once I did more testing, I might do a stream later, who knows. I will test her out there and see like if we can get a good farming team with her there, and if she's just a more reliable option. You know what, guys? Let's grab this and let's do a live showcase of Rengo, basically just putting what is usually on a Yale or a Ditting, we just put it on a Liliam and just see like a comparison of how we do. Now, this is the build I chose for her. This is not the momentum battle for Fury she said, but instead of triple crit damage, she has a crit rate piece, so with double crit damage. So I want to make sure that she crits all her attacks. I could also go full crit damage, but then she has like a 20% chance to miss her crit, so that's not good. That's why I opted for this one. And let's just jump in and see like what happens here. So we focus the boss. So obviously, wait, why is it not on auto? But yeah, let's focus the boss, see what happens here. Obviously it depends on, yeah, of course you're not landing your debuff. I feel like it doesn't matter what you bring, but like if you can't even defense break with the claws, because she's just such an unreliable defense breaker, you can't do anything anyways. Okay, now we do. Now we got it correctly. Let's see how she performs here. Good damage with the first addition hit she provided here. Overall, I can tell, because like with Ditting, it looks kind of kind of similar overall. Let's see how this looks like. She does S3 once again, obviously now with the attack break, but still the S3 is actually very good here because the boss was over the 60% HP mark, and that also meant she deals more damage to the Rengokutsu, and she also has the self-sustain because of the follow-up with the Lily, so she does not die as easily. But yeah, doesn't look too bad overall, I gotta say that for sure. She's also full HP, and now she's doing one more S3, and actually she killed Rengokutsu in less than a minute. Looks very, very good. Obviously there could be an RNG factor as well, don't forget about that, and we have to do like a 10 run and many 10 runs and see like how successful it is overall. But not gonna lie, just this run alone looked very decent. Now, last but not least, I also tested her in PvP just to see how her HP destruction works now for the PvP side. So I'm showing you a match I did today earlier just to really see the HP destruction in general. It's also not her optimal build I have equipped on her, so her damage could be a lot higher. But here, if you let's see this here on speed 1 now with the buff, she's on a blood buff build here, and still it's not even the optimal blood buff build, but we're hitting now the Zanya with her S3 just to see the damage. And as you can see here, I hope this video you see how much of her HP is destroyed. Basically 100% of the damage Liliam dealt was now destroyed on the Zanya. This is actually very, very huge. So you basically get 100% conversion rate between the damage you're dealing to the HP that is destroyed. Now in longer battles, and especially in RTA, this is now very, very helpful, because as you can see here, destroying 40% of a Zanya's HP bar is huge. Now you do that 2 times in a row, and now the Zanya only has 20% HP left, and now you can easily kill very, very tanky units with her, and I'm looking forward to use her even more for the PvP side of the game. Now this is all when it comes to the Liliam tests I did so far. I really wanted to make sure that I get this stuff out to you guys, because I know you were also complaining about her kit and you felt like she, for an LD unit, she is more of a underwhelming kind of unit. I really liked her overall, but now with the change that makes her a lot better. And not only is she now better in the PvP side, she's also very good in the PvE side of the game, and I feel like she could potentially be now better than Diding, potentially, not guaranteed, but she is now a contender, and Diding actually has to sweat a little bit when it comes to her kit. And as I said, I will do more further testing and see what kind of teams I can cook up with her, so you guys know how to use her in either PvE and PvP. And guys, as always, let me know what you want to see next, so I know what to prioritize. And guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.